My project is portfolio analysis to improve cost-effectiveness of screening for diabetic retinopathy. Previous to this project, I had never done any sort of computer programming or cost-effectiveness research, and I wasn't entirely sure how those fit into the field of public health. MATLAB finally did click for me when I thought about it in personal terms. So to demonstrate the importance of this project to public health, I'll set up the background using a teaching tool often used in introductory health classes, called the 4 Annas. This first Anna lives in the city of Montreal, one of the largest cities in Canada. As a diabetic here, she has ready access to nearby specialists for regular eye screenings, as well as access to healthy food and activities to keep her blood sugar in check to slow down the progression of retinopathy. This Anna is also diabetic and lives in the First Nations community of James Bay in northern Quebec. Although she is covered by the National Healthcare Plan, the nearest ophthalmologist is located hundreds of miles away, and she doesn't have access to healthy food or much physical activity. So the province of Quebec and other health agencies need a way to cost-effectively screen their entire populations, from the Anna in Montreal to the Anna in James Bay. Below are the methods I explored, taking into account each method's accuracy at specific stages and cost dependent on the community type. The Quebec Ministry of Health may then enter its population demographics into an Excel sheet linked to a series of MATLAB functions. Here, I split the province of Quebec into demographic regions. We then used a Markov model to simulate progression through 20 years in the Canadian health system. In order to most accurately simulate real life, I tested various degrees and types of variation into the input factors. Among other findings, I found that applying a random variation across the population, rather than stratifying by region, better simulated gross, unexpected changes that often arise when theoretically attempting to model a population. When I had completed this model, I tried a few different methods on the population of Quebec. Of the methods I tested, I found that assigning rural populations to either screening by an optometrist or teleophthalmologist, with urban areas assigned to ophthalmologist screens, was more cost-effective than just any one strategy applied to the entire province. The effect wasn't significant, but the model allows for an almost infinite proportion of combinations of screening types, and so future end users may try out different methods on their own until the ideal cost-effectiveness is reached. So in this context, I can finally see how MATLAB is public health. The model I developed, which comprises 1,000 lines of code over 5 functions, has enormous potential to the world of public health. Government agencies can use the model to predict costs and decrease uncertainty. It has the potential to be adapted to any region in any country. Finally, with some modifications, it can be adapted to model many other chronic diseases for which regular screening is necessary.